Alright, let's break down how banks work. Simple, step by step. Ever wondered what actually happens when you walk into a bank, hand over your money, and trust them to keep it safe? Or maybe, how banks can afford those huge buildings and fancy ads? Let's get into it. First up, banks are basically middlemen for money. They sit in the middle, between savers and borrowers. You give them your cash, and in return, they promise to keep it safe, let you access it when you need, and maybe even pay you a little interest. But here's the interesting part. They don't just keep your money locked up in a vault. Instead, banks use most of that money to make loans to people buying homes, starting businesses, or even just getting a new car. When they lend out your money, they charge interest. That's how banks make most of their profit. The difference between the interest they pay you and the higher interest they charge borrowers. Let's say you deposit $100. The bank might keep $10 on hand, just in case you want to withdraw some cash. The other 90? That goes out as loans. This system is called fractional reserve banking. It lets banks help the economy grow, but it also means they don't have all your money sitting there at once. Now what about those ATM cards and online banking apps? Banks use technology to make it super easy to move your money around, pay bills, or buy stuff online. Behind the scenes, it's all about tracking who owns what, and making sure everything adds up. And if you're worried about safety, here's some good news. Most countries insure deposits up to a limit, so even if a bank fails, you usually get your money back. That's why you see those little signs about deposit insurance when you walk in. It's there to build trust. Banks also play a big role in the economy. By deciding who gets loans and how much, they influence which businesses grow, which houses get built, and even how much stuff costs. When banks lend more, the economy can speed up. When they tighten up, things can slow down. So next time you see a bank, remember, it's not just a place to stash your cash. It's a giant, complex machine that moves money around, helps people chase their dreams, and keeps the economy ticking. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.